I might not have us doing shit. Because we ain't doing shit right now. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Check.
Yeah.
Check,
you ready?
Check. Yeah.
Let's go. You ready? We should be good now. Bong!
I'm trying to figure out which order we're going in. Are we still doing this? Catching a midnight flight to Nashville. Bong! Bring your friends to Halloween for free today.
Bong!
Dusting off our Italian Good Day Mate for our first Friday. Guten Day Mate. Bong! That's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, we're going to headlines. We'll be back in 1 minute time. Go hit share. We'll be right back.
Hit share!
Okay, good. Let's figure that out. That audio.
Calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Hey, who you talking to? Just know I ain't no regular fool. Could be anything in the world, but I can never be you. Because I head tied like I'm on my tiptoes. Baby, you think a little too small. I got big goals, baby. Hey, where the money at? Look, I just need the info. Pronto, I go and get it and split it with my kinfolk daily. At all, seen them rise and fall. Went up the mountain, it wasn't hard to climb at all. Don't miss up the moon, yeah. Don't miss up the moon, yeah. We need it, so please don't miss up the moon. What you need, come on, just pay the fee, I supply it all. Went up the mountain and it wasn't hard to climb at all. At the top I found some relief, you see, so please don't miss up the moon.
Got an old guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit and let the blues lay where they are. Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an anime, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
What's up, Pops?
What's up, kid?
It's Saturday.
And we're at the shop.
And it's Saturday at the shop. Thank you for joining us. This is our weekly get-together where we talk shop.
We're talking shop. We're talking about what goes on at the shop. We're talking about people at the shop. We're talking about people behind their backs, in front of their backs. We really don't care. But we are here to have a good time, and we're here to celebrate the fact that we're just doing this together.
Yeah. Let's also celebrate if the audio is good. Is the audio coming in okay for you guys? Or is it coming in scratchy? Is it okay?
Sounds pretty good.
Hey, I'll take a pretty good. What's up,
we'll
Josh
take pretty
Sims?
good.
Good morning, Tim Flores. What's up, dog? Good morning, Kevin Amick. I still don't know if I'm saying his name right. If it's Amick or Amick.
Amick.
Or Amick. Amick seems a little bit kind of like racist, calling somebody Amick.
Yeah. If you're in Boston.
Yeah.
If you're in Boston, it's, yeah.
What's up, Don Graham?
But
I'm definitely saying
Kevin
that right.
did receive his 5-pack yesterday, and sent me a picture of it. He definitely was a winner chicken dinner on his pack.
Why? Because you pulled it?
No, I didn't. I didn't know what was inside of it. But it had he ended up with the white principal. He ended up with, the DC. He ended up with the ICC stick. He got it.
Oh, with the principal as well?
Yeah.
You know what? We should do that again. Basically monthly.
We were talking. We were talking about that yesterday. Sorry.
Easy. Let me drop your mic so you're not coughing right
Yeah.
into everyone's ears.
So we were talking about that yesterday. Is how successful since COVID and the CRS packs, cigars ready to smoke packs, that when we curate the pack and then you get it as a surprise, how popular that's become.
Well, here's the difference.
Magical Mystery Tour.
For those who are just tuning in, who are familiar with packs, when retailers put together packs, or when you get like a cigar club of the month type of deal,
Yeah.
you're guaranteed going to pay for one that isn't the best that they could source.
One.
I'm
Your
just
so nice.
I'm not rocking the industry boat
Yeah.
right now, right? But
Yeah.
here's the reality of the situation. The way that those packs are drawn is not the same way that the mystery pack
No.
was drawn.
No.
Never before or after produced. We're talking Cavalier, we're talking DC, we're talking
We were talking
Principal.
about Cavalier
Luciano.
had a special label on it that just acknowledged our deal, our anniversary, the ICC stick that doesn't exist. There was only 100 of them. I mean, that type of stuff is just, it's a bag of unicorns, and it's just incredible.
and it was $55.
That was really
What
stupid.
that was so stupid.
So stupid. And just us getting stuck on this, it's our 5th anniversary, let's make it 55.
Yeah.
It needed to be like 155.
That would have still been a pretty damn good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to roll straight over as we're talking about packs and we're talking about serious value stuff. I spoke with Casey Hogan, Crux Cigars. Crux Cigars, for those of you who may not know, they are, first off, they've been a partner since before day one.
Before day one.
We've known them before Crux was Crux.
Right.
And we were smoking unlabeled Crux in your backyard.
Yep.
Here's the thing. I reached out to them because the Halloween party is ICC Time Machine. I thought, hey, maybe they have some old stuff that still wears the OG bands.
Oh, no.
Check this out. So I think we'll call it the Time Capsule. It's
Okay.
going to be the box. And I've already got the artwork on the top. But the Time Capsule is going to have a 5-pack of Skeeters,
Whoa.
a 5-pack of Nymphas,
Whoa.
original Dew Connoisseur, original Guild, original Bull and Bear, original Epicure, and original Epicure Maduro when it was Gallant, and they got a trademark thing. I don't think it has Gallant bands, but it's the black Epicure band that I think was only released for a couple minutes. I think there's a total of like 15 or 20 cigars, and I think it's going to run across at like $130, which would be it'll be close to $100 for our numbers.
it.
Oh, I was thinking at least 150.
Oh no, we started running. He actually ran it over and what the numbers were, and the retail in this pack is $208.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
On stuff that's got to be 6-8 years old.
super old.
Yeah.
But Crux comes through as they always do.
As they always
That's
do.
why they're a staple of the Halloween party.
Yep.
Last year we did awesome limitadas that were wrapped in
Comic
in
books.
the old comic book
Yep.
stuff. So thanks, Ron, for letting us murder your comic books. But all of that to say, there will be about 60. They have enough old inventory of about
Whoa.
60 packs.
That's not enough.
It's not going to be enough, but that will be here. And if there are a couple of extra, I will put that up on Ecom. But I'm telling you right now, that is a kick-ass pack. To kick off the show talking about kick-ass packs.
And I'm excited to be here because I didn't know that was happening. So that is awesome. We've got a few people. We have Alden de Armas. That's a first time.
No, Alden de Armas has come in a number of times and actually
I don't
has
read the
contributed a
words.
couple times
I don't
really
read-
well.
This is the first time I've noticed it.
I think Alden might live in Arlington. I could be wrong, but I
Okay.
think he's in
Well, he'll
Arlington.
let us know. Marty's in, and Kayla's in, and Tim's in, Josh in. Everybody's in. If you guys are in, you can see it in the comments. Make sure that you're making comments. Say hi to each other. It's all a big damn family here.
Yeah, good morning to all of you.
And
Good
thank
morning,
God for
Bob.
Distretto Coffee. These guys, they're the best.
God thank thee.
That's it.
Maggie's in? Good. Wayne Ferguson's in. Good morning, sir. You.
Hey, by the way,
I had something really important to say.
did it have California in it?
I mean, it was around California. Stuart, I forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead. Yours is probably.
I was going to say, if you're coming to us from a foreign country like Chicago, let us know and we will say good morning to you in your native tongue. We do have Kevin coming in from Lafayette, Georgia, so you got to have a little bit of that southern accent. Good day, mate.
That was
That's
nice.
more like South Texas.
That's-
over to the east side.
Do
blend
they
together.
say fixing to do stuff, and is that Texan? Or is that
It's-
just
it's very-
outside of educated regions?
No, I think it's very Texan.
Fixing it?
Kevin, you can answer this question. Are you ever fixing to do something? Because Ron Hancock is fixing to do everything.
You know what? So is Patterson. Patterson's always fixing to do
Is he?
something. Yeah, and he's in Hobbs, New Mexico. You fixing?
Yeah, that's something always fixing, man. I grew up in Texas, born and raised.
Is that a Texas thing, though? I've got to know. I've got to know if that is.
JJ says fitting. He's fitting to do something.
Oh, yeah. East. Yeah. All right, let's move forward. That's a cool hat, Mega Bang. Oh, damn, does that have your name on it?
No, it's a banger.
All right, whatever. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
All right, we got Tony
Oh, we
Grant
got-
coming in from Vancouver. What you want to throw him a little?
Good day, mate. Hey. He's from Canada.
Why wouldn't you say good? Hey, mate.
Because that's not how they say it in their native tongue. Anybody can butcher it. I'm saying it so that it's like he's home.
I think
Like
they.
I'm there at his house. Good day, mate. Hey.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's talk cigars and put this thing on rails, shall we?
I hate that we put it on rails.
But here's going to be the advantage because I think we go. Let's put it on a runway, not on rails. Let's take this bitch off.
You want to put it on a runway?
Yeah, let's talk
Watch
about it.
this.
I know this. All right, so share this up with your friends.
I've always said that back in my motorcycle days that the last words I would ever say before I died was watch this.
Didn't you guys have like team watch this with somebody?
Oh yeah, no, I had that was the tank decal on my motorcycle was a flying body.
Kevin.
We're doing this early in the show so that you have you're still awake, attentive. In Chris's case, not raging ass drunk or throwing up in a garbage can, because we missed both of those Chris's.
We do miss.
We missed drunk
And
Chris
both of those have
and
happened
the
on the
throwing
show.
up in the show in the background. We missed both of those, and we're gonna miss it when he's in Michigan and he's sending up pictures of his frozen little rat dog that's just like outside frozen.
A dead icicle with the tongue
The
sticking
rat
out of
dog
it.
is like this. It's got like a little icicle
A
hanging
little
over its ear.
ear hanging out and a tongue sticking out of there.
I'm cool. Okay, so you get it? But that's some funny shit right there.
Oh, he's done. Rob's done joking around now.
Right,
His
yeah,
his
it
smile
just got
walked away. Okay,
serious.
so pay attention to this right now because this is going to be worth your time.
Rio, she can hit him below the knees when he comes flying across this table.
Talk about it, Pops.
Principal Cigars. Koshan Palan, back in the house, 150 of them. They're here. Okay?
Shouldn't have
They
done
won't
that.
be, but they're here, Koshan Palans. Pay attention to what I'm going to say next. We have the entire Aviator line. We have some 1842s, the Lancero with the 1842 document inside of it. We have the USSR. In fact, we were burning rubles this morning.
Check it out on,
with the
on Instagram.
USSR. We have the KBF Gold limited edition cigars, and we have the Martiniques. Those cigars right there is perfection. But there are, and every once in a while, a unicorn that rolls in that are extremely limited. Less than 0.5% of the wrapper qualifies to go on what is called a principal night flight. But what they don't do is make principal night flights in the two most popular cigars, Vanquier and Koshan Palan. We have 50 of each of these. So here's what we're gonna do. You buy any 2 cigars. You buy 2 Principal, Aviators, Cochons, whatever you want. You buy those, not the Accomplice, but you buy the Principal stuff that I just listed off. For every 2, you can buy one of these. If you buy a
pretty good
bundle
idea.
of Cochons, you can get 10 of these. And it's while supplies last. But this is unicorn vomit. What?
You should pull a couple of those out
Why?
for you and for me.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, there are 48 left of each one of these.
I mean, let's not learn from. Do you know how many of those I've ever had?
How many?
I gave one to Frank Tomaszewski his first time in for the not black and gold, the Night Flight Von Care. So
Okay.
I've never smoked that.
You want this?
Yeah. And the Night Flight, I think I've had 2 Night Flight Cochon Ballons in 5 years.
In 5 years.
Yeah, so these things are extremely, extremely rare. They're as good as anything you'll ever smoke. It's if you like the Principal Aviator series, take that cigar and then just roll it in Hershey chocolate.
Oh,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, it is just incredible. So the Bon Care is a little bit larger. It's the kind of medium plus in their range. Absolutely unbelievable. Tons of flavor. And then dip it in chocolate. And you've got this.
it is the most given away cigar when somebody is getting married, they have a kid, some major event happens, somebody here is going, here, have one of the, in fact, our dear friend Aaron Klaus was like digging in his locker on our 5th anniversary, dumping this type of stuff in our lap. So
This is next level stuff. This is next level stuff.
So for every 2, you buy any 2. You want Cochons, you're going to want Cochons anyway. We have plenty. You get some Cochons, you get some Night Flights.
that is it.
Yeah.
Get them or you get the opportunity to buy them?
Get the opportunity to buy them.
But, yeah,
So for $1,
look, we just did a friggin' 5-pack for $55. We're not stupid all the time.
We are losing
We've
our
done stupid
ass.
shit, but we're not stupid all the time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we need to raise some funds because soon we're gonna need to swing some sledgehammers up in this bitch. That's
So-
all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, I think we don't want to jinx things right now, but I think next week or First Friday is going to have a. It's going to be fun to be here on First Friday because we may be.
Let's talk about
Up in
First
the top.
Friday before we start getting too far ahead of ourselves here.
Do we have anybody else coming in from a foreign country?
You know what? I haven't been able to see because it's a little bit further back today. So sorry for those of you who are joining us on Instagram, but thank you. This is Saturday at the Shop, our weekly get-together where we talk all things ICC. That sounds like the good tag for what this show is, 224 episodes in. All things ICC.
It took us a while to come up with the right thing, but I think you're right.
Can't rush perfection.
No. Take your time, be patient.
I don't know where
Speaking
people
of
are coming in.
Speaking of fun, I don't want to take us off the rails, but why not, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, how much fun is our Tuesday night show?
We've had a good run. The past number have been good, but the past few have been exceptionally fun. And when we do it out front, I love it.
I do too.
I've been a little bit hesitant on actually putting a powered speaker and saying, "Hey everyone, on a Tuesday, expecting to come in and smoke a cigar in peace." Here's us talking. I've been hesitant on it, but
let's
think
do
people,
that.
I think people will dig it.
Shit, yeah.
I think they'll dig it. It's good fun. This last one we had my neighbor and dear friend Frank Tomaszewski on, and
We find out how interesting some of these guys are,
right.
and it's fun.
Yeah,
It was very fun.
I'm calling out.
So
to,
watch it on Tuesday.
Yeah, Wesley Tackenberg was a great one.
Yeah,
I'm calling
absolutely.
out to Marty Upton. That's who I want on the show. It's Marty Upton. I want to pick his.
You've
little
talked to
brain.
him before, though.
I
right?
know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, you still want him on?
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Frank didn't disappoint, right? Frank should have his own show here. I'm convinced.
Frank the Tank Show. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ecom available today. Kevin wants to know.
See, here's the thing. I've got this open right now, and I could publish it to Ecom. That was Amick that was asking. So should we do it for like the next 20 minutes? Because he knows the rules.
You got to know the rules.
He knows the rules. So I could put it up there for like the next 20 minutes until we get done with the show, and then we'll pull it off of there. Just do it for Kevin. Cool? You good with Kevin?
Go ahead.
right.
Watch this.
Kevin, okay, remember,
This is the mushroom cloud.
two principles that are not accomplice in order to get one of the night flights.
There's
I'm
a
gonna put
Koshan.
And
And it will show Koshan Vallon night flight, and it will show Vonkier night flight.
You got 20 minutes. Go get it. Get after
Yeah.
it. So for those of you who are watching from afar,
Which is
would you-
unfortunate because he's going to be so focused on that, he's going to miss really the good part of the show.
Here's what I think happens, because this is what I do when I'm watching, is I just put it on.
And just listen.
I just
Yeah.
kind of stick it over there. No one wants to look at this.
No,
Bet you they're at.
that's obvious. Because I've seen some real hookers out there that are just smoking a cigar, and they get 900,000 views.
We need to.
And they're dumb as a bag of hair, you can tell. And they're just puffing on their cigars, they're doing their thing. And it's just like,
It's unbelievable. There are
Reviews.
6 mildly good-looking women in this industry that are just running it.
running it. And ask them where the binder is.
Yeah. They'll say in the office.
Yeah, in the
somewhere.
office, there's one on the filing cabinet.
Okay, let's go ahead and move forward, shall we? And also, if you're a hooker and you want to help us get some views, we're not opposed
Come
to
on
hiring
in.
hookers.
Come on in.
Yep.
We are hooker friendly.
We're
Rugby players?
We are pro hooker.
hooker, could be whatever, as long
Whatever.
as he's hot, you know?
As long
Whatever.
as he's got good legs.
That's all right.
Yeah.
This is going well, though. It's better than I expected it to go.
We've had no gay references at all today.
What was the last thing you just said?
I just was making.
The last thing you said.
I don't remember. I have Alzheimer's.
All right. Well, I'm glad you admit it. One, number two. Easy.
Come on, man.
All right.
Let's get this thing back on the tracks.
All right. Here we go. Halloween is approaching quickly. For those of you who have tickets, until noon today, you have access to bring a friend for free. Because I figure it's really cool if you got in and you got your tickets and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
You should be rewarded for that.
Absolutely.
So you can send the ticket. I'll dump in the link here. You can
Okay.
send that off and a free ticket until noon today, and then it closes. At 12:01, no favors can be pulled. Look, the favor's already there, but the numbers are looking really, really solid for this event.
Oh, I'm sure.
So it will be busier than it has been in the previous years, but it's an all-out approach. So that is a way that you can gift a really cool experience to your friend, and someone who might be kind of on the fence about whether they want to go to a lounge.
Yeah.
You can ask Josh Sims what his experience has been. If he hasn't even seen Halloween Party yet, and this one
I don't
is going
think
to
he's
be a
really
blast.
seen a major event.
No, I mean he's only been coming here for like 3 weeks now.
I'm just going to roll the window down and yell out it right now. This Placencia 146
How's it?
is really good.
Is it good?
I mean, it's got a kind of a real high citrusy note at the top. It's kind of very bright at the top, but it doesn't have that residual pepper on the sides. Man, this is really enjoyable.
You think maybe it's just calming down a little bit from when they originally released it?
Yeah.
It was a little peppery at the
Yeah,
beginning, right?
the very, very beginning, but I think that's all aged out. This is nice.
What did you think Placencia released? For those of you who have seen their big hex press, the Alma Fuertes, they created a natural version. It's got a green label and a nice, beautiful wrapper on it.
Yeah.
But we just got in the Toro.
Box press Toro. It's really good. I
Is it?
like it much better than the Hex.
The hex is just so big, it's
Too
a
big.
60.
Yeah, too big.
It's,
Yep.
Yeah, it's huge.
I got a couple other cigars. Did you want to talk about them?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's talk cigars.
While we're talking principle too, we have about 8 of the Commonwealths. This is the only cigar that was made during COVID. Factories were all shut down. The head of the factory stayed there by himself. And what makes this cigar so unique is it has tobacco from 10 different countries. And the fact that they can get tobacco from 10 countries to play well together, let alone be this elegant, it's incredible.
Let's put this to the next degree of difficulty. 10 tobacco takes up a lot of real estate, right? So they couldn't do it on the rolling table. They had to go to the sorting table, which is a 10-foot table, to literally stand up and walk to
And
each
put
one of the
each leaf
tobaccos.
in the cigar.
It is an
incredible.
exceptional cigar. And by the way, this is basically all principle this morning. On top of it, the USSR Money to Burn so it's a great cigar, right?
Great cigar.
It is the best finishing cigar I've ever had. The way
What do you
that-
mean by that, finishing?
Usually when you get something that's got a little bit of oil to it, and it's a little bit deeper, it will
the end.
finish a little harsh. It will
Yep,
finish a
gets
little
pepper-
bitter, a
get
little
the
peppery,
bitter.
right?
Yep.
This is so clean and so vibrant that, you know, when you smoke the very beginning of the cigar and then it takes a little bit for it to just settle in,
Yeah.
and then it comes to life. That happens at the very end of the cigar. I was just burning myself, just getting the last puff off of it.
Nice.
Excellent cigar.
Nice. One of the other cigars that's back in the humidor, they came and they went, and they're back again, is that Oliva 135th anniversary. Really popular cigar. It's about a 56, 58 in the mouth, but at the foot, it's almost like a Lancero, and then it just kind of bellies back. It's really nice.
That thing's under $10.
It is. I had to go back and check that. Speaking of another cigar that's right around 10, 11 bucks, something like that, Cabinet Maduro number 5. LFD Cabinet Maduro number 5 and number 6. These cigars, for anybody that walks by it and thinks that they're a mild or medium smoker, would walk past this. There's no label. It's a cabinet series. They look like they've been dipped in Armor All. Mm-hmm. They look super strong, and they are a perfect medium cigar. But just a lot of depth and richness. This is really a good cigar. And one of the funnest cigars of the year, it kind of falls in the same path with Toscano, is this little tiny Perfecto Imperial Jade from La Galera that has that incredible Cameroon wrapper. But it's just this little tiny, if anybody knows the short stories from Fuente, it's in that same path, but it comes in a little 5-pack. And I find that I smoke them like I'm smoking Marlboro Lights.
We were sitting back there watching the
Jesus.
Husker game. We probably looked like Midge and Toby back there
just
smoking,
blowing them.
just bitching at each other about the
Yeah.
Huskers getting beat 4
Oh,
million
yeah.
to nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Smoking those things like a chain. Give me that. Give me one of those things. But they're damn good.
They're really good.
And this is this is a cool one that I saw this morning. This is a new old find.
Yep.
This is Butera vintage. We've had Butera on a couple of occasions, and they're excellent. I think production stamp is what, 2009?
Yeah, they were
Ish?
very old.
They're very, very old cigars, but excellent. Super inexpensive, and it's just buttery, creamy, super smooth. The
Yeah.
age has done a wonder on these cigars.
Yeah, and it's interesting. There's a lot of, like the Fittipaldis that we have. Those are from, 1997? The cigar is amazing. I'm thinking that when it first came out, maybe it wasn't so good. I think that it had so much oil and so much density to it that I'm having a feeling that back in 96, 97, that was probably all you could eat.
I was thinking the same until we just found out from Pablo that the Reyes family did
The
it.
Reyes,
Same
that's
factory that
true.
does Batoro.
Yep,
So
exactly.
it made me kind of second guess. Maybe it was great then.
It's very interesting to think that a cigar can just, you think about that, over 20 and 30 years, how this cigar still
What
has
up,
so
Monty?
much incredible depth and richness. That's just incredible. And the Fittipaldis, we got them. And they're $12.
we got-
California's in the house.
What up, baby? Welcome back. He was in San Jose for a little bit there. Let's.
San Josie.
Josie. Sorry.
Yeah.
San Jose,
Good day, mates.
Colorado.
I said
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about listening. Weird thing to say, right?
What?
Right.
Yeah.
Wouldn't pay attention?
No.
Let's talk about a little John Deere letter.
John Deere letter.
Here's the thing.
John Deere. What's wrong? You got a problem with the tractor? The bushings went out?
Yes, we received some feedback, and thank you. We received some feedback that sometimes when you get into the operational day-to-day, you don't realize, death by a million paper cuts. And you just kind of how to adapt. And we realized that our front computer was running slow, and we were having a ton of trouble with it.
Yeah.
We had someone who reached out to us about this, and it took us about 20 minutes or so before you just flat out ordered brand new tech.
Yeah. I think it's just, the overall message is there is nothing that bothers our family, our staff, more than knowing that we're letting somebody down. It just kills us. If we were to ever lose a member, I would want to call them and go, what? Why? Why are you moving to Michigan? I mean, I would say something like that.
Yeah.
But it bothers us. And when you sent that, you received the email that came in through our deal, and the guy was very, very kind. He was just saying,
He was
look.
kind of kind.
He was kind of kind, but he was basically saying, look, if this doesn't improve, I don't know that I can sit here and wait for a transaction to take this long, things like
Right.
that. Well, it literally was within an hour, ordered, and that email came on Sunday, ordered on Sunday, and we installed it all yesterday.
So
And a
what that-
completely new system.
The reason why I say that is we're always listening. If there are ways that we can get better, we're going to do it. And if it's something that we can control, we're going to do it. So the added benefit is your checkout experience just got better, and know that we're not okay with okay. And we want to make
No
sure
way.
that we're not fighting a machine, we're not going through this. It makes it easier for everyone. So you can enjoy that, and there's a cool little thing that you can make sure that we're ringing up the right cigars on the other side. It's
Forward-facing.
we're trying to pay attention to the details so that way, you can show up and just enjoy yourselves.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
yeah.
And it's one of those things you kind of need somebody to go, hey man, you're putting on a couple of pounds before you go, oh, I didn't even notice.
Exactly.
And it's those little things. That's just that little subtle thing that it's just like we maybe didn't see it.
Yep. And, in the spirit of full disclosure, we're so focused on trying to make sure that our team operates in a manner that is exceeding your expectations when you come into the lounge, and then also focusing on the next areas of growth. That sometimes those things, we just appreciate the relationship to go, hey man, check this out real quick.
We're about to, and I'm not going to go into any details other than the fact that we're about to climb Mount Everest again. We did it 6 years ago when we started the build out of this building, and we're about to climb that mountain again. And it's easy to sit here and go, let's climb the mountain. But then the reality of what do we have to do in order to do that becomes real heavy.
Yep.
And that's where we're at. So thank you guys so much for bringing these things to our attention, and just know that it doesn't fall on deaf ears. We had a similar situation with a projector in the back, and we're going into Super Bowl week, and it's like the projector's, it's not as bright as it used to be.
Right.
So I bought a new projector that day. Mm-hmm. It's
And I don't say that to boast on
No.
our approach, but
some companies don't
it's important.
listen.
Yeah, it's important that you have a connection and you can make suggestions, and some things we can't do, but the things we can do, we're gonna do them.
Yeah.
So it's
It's funny you say that. The other night we ordered some food with DoorDash, right? Well, you take a little of this off and take a little of that off. Begley gets this package that was $30 and opened it up, and there were 5 shrimp scampies in it. That's it. 5 shrimp scampies sitting in this pool of whatever. And at some point, somebody in that restaurant looked at that and said that was okay.
that's good to go. Ship
Yeah,
it.
and it's you got to have a mindset to realize that's not right. Mm-hmm. I need to contact them and go, let's make this better.
Yep. Good
So-
morning, Kathleen is coming in over there. Yeah, we spent with Daniel Himmel, which by the way, I'm going to keep plugging him because I just love what he's doing to help us get to that next level of operation. But we've sat with him now 30 hours, 40 hours of just dedicated structuring, developing our vision, developing what it is from a brand value perspective. I mean, if you have a small business,
Yeah.
make sure to contact Daniel Himmel because he runs.
And I'm hearing national ads on XM radio about the EOS operating system, entrepreneurial operating system. It is a system that shows you how to run your company and how to think about how you do things. And it has made a huge difference for us. I didn't know this, 100,000 companies run on EOS, but
100,000?
100,000, yeah. And so if you have a company and you sit in these meetings going, what do you want to have a meeting about? And you realize there's a lot of dysfunction, call them. I would send Daniel to my to other companies, but I know that would be, there's
Nice
some mountains
save.
you don't want to climb.
Nice save, Pops.
Yeah.
Let's talk events. I want to just give you a snapshot here. Boom, boom, boom. Just a list item of events with dates so you can start putting your mind around it. First Friday is October 7th. We will be doing a pairing event with Toscano. There will be food. There will be drinks. They are sending their brand ambassador in. Look out for that. We have Pablo Richard coming in from Switzerland, October 21st.
So we have Italy in the house, then we have Switzerland in the house.
Then we're going to have Halloween, October 29th. Get your tickets if you don't have them.
Minnesotans in the house.
Then we're going November 1st Friday is going to be Bocock Brothers. Honduras
in the house.
Then we're going Friendsgiving, November 10th. We're trying to get...
Turkey in the house.
We're speaking with Nelson and Oliver, maybe having Cuba Spanish in the house. Then we're going Ugly Sweater, which we might have Germans in the house for. This is going to be a blacklight ugly sweater. December, I think it's December 4th, that first Friday.
This is a real United Nations of cigar stuff.
The cigar brings the world together.
It does.
Right? And this is a perfect example. These are the events that we have. First Fridays are going to be set up in Stellar. We've got Halloween, Friendsgiving, and we're going to boogie out. So I'm really, really excited for Q4. It's going to be solid. We're looking at doing a number of different things on top of events. Oh, by the way, we have Cars and Cigars.
Cars and cigars and stuff. Hey, what about networking that doesn't suck? Are we bringing that back? What's the plan on that? Oh, and by the way,
I'm gonna put a feeler out there.
F1 doesn't suck either.
F1 doesn't suck. That's coming back October 2nd, Singapore. I'm going to throw out some feelers and see if people are digging that, see if that's something that we want to continue to put effort behind. There is a decent amount of effort that goes into that from a logistics standpoint.
Sure.
So if it's something that people enjoy, no problem. We'll bring it back, no problem. But if it turns into a quarterly or whatever, then we'll do that.
We all are also excited to, we will ultimately introduce the world to Holly Hunter, who's our new staff member here. She's dynamite. She's working underneath the mentoring of Magic Mike over there, and it will all be done right.
She was here the other day.
Look at Mike. Mike's over there going, that's right.
Okay,
Hey, say something. Just say something.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's got
the Magic Mike to him.
no doubt.
She was here by herself for a few minutes on Thursday evening when I came in. And she had a line, and I just came up and started helping. And she hesitated for a second, and then she just went with it. And then when we got done, I was like, oh, by the way, my name's Chris, and...
Yeah, here, I'll show you how to use your cash register.
Chris is coming in from Maryland. Chris Hauser.
The land of crab cakes. Good day, mate.
There you go. Crab cakes and football.
Crab cakes and
That's what they
football.
do. That's what they do. Although I don't remember the last national championship that came out of Maryland.
No.
Wait, do you remember? Is there a team? Is there a national championship out of Maryland?
Not in sports. I mean, like a sport that you would know. Pickleball, probably.
Pickleball.
There's pickleball champions.
No one is safe.
I am noticing.
Oh, maybe lacrosse. Yeah, lacrosse.
I'm noticing a lot of cricket practice going on in the Frisco area.
Big cricket community.
Big cricket community. We went up to a restaurant the other night, and there was like 6 teams practicing at the high school field. Out there just chucking balls at each other.
I don't know.
It just looks like the world's. It looks like the world's coolest snowball fight.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just chucking the ball at
Baseball, but way more confusing.
with a stupid bat,
You gotta.
and you gotta. It just. And the game lasts 2 days. I mean, I was on a cruise one time, and they're like, "Yeah, this is day 2 of it. It's 297 to 386." It's like, when the game stop? Well, there's 5-day games and there's 3-day games, and I'm like, come on, man.
That don't make no fucking sense.
No.
Let's cap this show off by bringing our esteemed. What do they call it at the end of track? The anchor.
The anchor leg. Yeah.
The anchor leg.
Yeah.
Let's bring our anchor leg in
Yeah.
and finish
Let's
this
just
off
make
strong.
sure that he doesn't drop the baton.
Yeah, because
It might
it's
go
loaded.
off. It's loaded, yeah.
Exactly. Everyone, please give it up for Adrian Bruno! Thanks for committing to that. Thank you.
Of course.
I don't think JJ was strong back there though.
Come on, JJ.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks, JJ.
What's up, dog?
Good morning. It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
It's always a good day on a Saturday.
What's new in your world?
T-shirts are back for the Cigars and Guns T-shirt club. Got the shirts back. They look great. Excited to get them packaged up and sent out.
Can someone get in on this month still?
No.
They look great.
Yeah.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
Yep. But you can get in on the next month
Yeah.
by going to cigarsandguns.com, right?
Yeah. That design is ready to go as well. So for October, they're looking great. But September is going to be pretty hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I like it.
I'm looking forward to it. And the 2.0 designs, I'm excited to see
Yeah.
how it's altering,
Yeah.
how it's kind of evolving.
Yep. Yeah, we talked about being a more minimalist design, so we're going to go forward with those going forward, and we'll see where it goes. Also, probably for the winter, we're going to include options to pre-sale hoodies.
That's a great
These
idea.
will be embroidered instead of the screen print. It's a little bit higher end, but yeah.
That's
I'm
a
excited for
great
those as well.
idea. That's a great idea. What do people need to know as far as, for those of you who don't know, Adrian runs Cigars and Guns. I'm sure everyone does know that. If you don't follow him, make sure to do that. But also, he's an FFL, meaning he's a licensed firearm
Yep.
retailer, someone that can sell. What is it that people need to know right now as far as gun industry, as far as is there ammo because there was a massive shortage? Are there issues still going on inside that industry?
It's getting better. The ammo shortage is still kind of out there. When you do find ammo, buy it up essentially. But at least when you're at the stores, you see it on the shelves, which as a year ago or two, you weren't seeing it on the shelves. But firearms are a little bit easier to get as well. I'm seeing a trend now where people are more into purchasing, I don't want to say lower end, but just more price conservative.
Well, I mean, yeah, like my
Firearms, yeah.
perspective is like,
Yep.
I know I need something, I know I would like something,
Yeah.
but I can't afford to do like an F1 firearm, which is just
Yep.
this beautiful art piece. I
Yep.
just want to have the utility of it. So, yeah, I could see that more of kind of the beginner or entry level
Yep.
firearms.
Yeah. Shotguns, same thing. A lot of people, home protection type situations. Had a guy yesterday. He bought a Palmetto State AR-15 from me, and he's like, just the way things are going from his perspective, he thought I better buy one now before I can't.
And if somebody
That's a very good
doesn't
idea.
have a firearm now, what would be kind of the first entry level for them to go? Would it be a handgun? Would it be a shotgun? What would you recommend?
I have a basics list, and that includes a shotgun, a revolver, semi-automatic pistol, and then some type of AR-15. If you were new into the industry and don't have any firearms, I would say at least start off with that basic list if you're wanting to fill up your gun vault.
And if somebody is interested in this and interested in starting the conversation with you, where do they go? How do they contact you?
Yeah, look us up, cigarsandguns.com, and all social media platforms on there. DM, email, text, call, smoke screen, whatever.
On Facebook, you have the Cigars and Guns Vault. Is that
Yep.
only for your customers? How does that work?
No, it's a private group on Facebook. It's called the Cigars and Guns Vault. I've got quite a few members in there, and that's where I list daily deals for anything from the big brand companies to stuff that's in my possession for sale. And then there are deals that are out there that you can't find pretty much anywhere else.
Yeah, do it. It's a great community. If you don't know anything, it's just a great group.
Which includes, it's Cigars and Guns, so you'll see a link there always to Industrial Cigar Company.
Appreciate
and you'll
that.
see, what my favorite picks of cigars. And sometimes I try to pair the cigar with the firearm. If it's a big, heavy firearm, I'll pick like a big, heavy stick, and vice versa.
That's
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
And one thing to that, you mentioned gun safe, filling up your gun safe.
Yep.
We are, here at Industrial Cigars, we are official Vault Tech dealers. So we sell the Vault Tech humidors,
Yep.
but it also gives us access to the entire line. So if you ever want to get a gun safe, we've sold several of these really large rifle safes and things like that. They have some great portable stuff for firearms. We can order it. We don't need to make much money on it because we're not stocking it. So just, if you want to go on the Vault-Tec website, you see something you like, let us know. We'll get you taken care of.
Yeah.
Do they have? I have speed vaults
Yep.
for my firearms or
Yep.
for my pistols. Do they have speed vaults for like shotguns?
The Vault-Tec.
The Vault-Tec.
They
Yes,
do.
they're
So
all-
they have like wall-mounted
It's,
things.
they have a
that are-
Wi-Fi fingerprint, and it'll open up, and then you get to all your stuff.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
think the app, you can connect your app
Yep,
to your
you-
phone with
yep.
it too as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So if they're not following us, where do they find you? I know
Yes.
you said it once before.
Yeah, Cigars and Guns, all platforms, and then cigarsandguns.com. We got a new website coming up. It's being built. I saw a preview of it last night. It's looking great. There's a lot of branding, co-branding amongst us, which is great, and can't wait for you to see it.
Looking forward to
Yeah.
it. Looking forward to it. Adrian, sign us off.
Yep, every Saturday at the shop, 10:06 a.m. Central Time, and then Tuesday, Cigar Talk Live, 8 p.m. Central Time. Be there.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Do it. We'll see
Thank
you guys Tuesday night. Peace out.
We out of here. Thank you guys for joining us. Really appreciate it.